times and events I cannot recall. You are welcome to add, amend, or delete to make this narrative true and complete. You have the picture, and I need say no more. What a marvelous method class of 64. Thank you. And
poet of class 64. Water has flowed under the bridge. I'm sure many of us have lots of wonderful stories to tell. Happy, inspiring, encouraging, or otherwise. Now I call upon a few of our classmates to share with us some of their life experience. In no particular order. Chandra.
Professor Cho, classmates and friends. The visit yesterday to Hong Kong University was a significant event for me. It brought back many memories. I would like to tell you about an experience I had as a medical student in October 1962. I took ill with hepatitis A. It was then no longer possible for me to continue residing in Morrison Hall due to my illness. Dr. Bart, the then student medical MO, had me admitted to the medical clinic. The medical clinic was located in front, by the side of the registrar's office and in front of Lockheed Hall. At 5 p.m. daily, the staff of the clinic would check out and lock the premises. I spent the next 3 weeks in near solitary isolation. This was the pre-Guantanamo Bay days, the precursor, I would say. Understandingly, being infectious, I did not have many visitors. I did, however, have one regular visitor, Xiao Kan Sam, a fellow Malaysian, and in the same clinical grouping as myself in Queen Mary Hospital, would visit me at the end of each day after the clinical sessions. I used to look forward to his visits as it cheered and sustained me through this period. Konsam was a quiet man who let his actions and deeds speak for himself. He's a deep thinker, yet caring and generous to me and to all of us in the class. He was wise and mature beyond his age. I used to look up to him for counsel and advice. In Konsam, I had a loyal and true friend. He is no longer with us. To this day, I miss him. I am sure many of you in this room share the same sentiment. It is a privilege and honor to be a friend of Konsam. Besides Konsam and a few other friends, the transistor radio that I had was my link to the outside world. The BBC News at that time was all about the Sino-Indian War border dispute for the duration of my stay. Saroja, my wife-to-be, at that time was not known to me, is an Indian resident and was doing her first MB and took the first prize in anatomy. Unfortunately, the gold medal that was due to her was not given. The funds for the prize were diverted to the Indian war effort. You can imagine how she felt about China. I assure you, she has now made 2 visits to China and all is forgiven and forgotten. This is remarkable for an anatomy scholar to forget. There's a happy ending to this story. In my final year examination in medicine, I was examined by the external examiner, who was a Canadian professor. You guessed it, my long case was a patient with infectious hepatitis.
You're lucky, man.
This combined with the study of the excellent lecture notes prepared by Million Poe made the party much easier. Million, I want to thank you very much once again for the inverted commas for the loan of your notes. I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt to all the members of the organizing committee. You have done a superb job.
Don't swear. Professor Tom, YC, ladies and gentlemen and colleagues. Yes, first of all, I want to clarify my name. My name is Zhao Ganyan, not Zhao Gao. Tonight, I introduced to some of our colleagues, our classmates. I said, I'm Zhao Ganyan. They just stare at me. I said, Zhao Gao. Oh yes, you're Zhao Gao. So remember now, my name is Zhao Ganyan, not Zhao Gao. The most embarrassing situation was when I was in Singapore 1 year. I called up TS. I said, TS, I'm Zhao Ganyan. Said, who are you? I said, KY Chow. Never heard of you. Then I said, no, it's true. And then I said, I'm Zhao Gao. Oh yes, how you're here now. So from now on, I hope that you will remember my name. All these years, I have changed a lot. When I was younger, I was much thinner, and I had a lot of hair on top. Now, Joseph, 唔該你 show 一 show 個 slide。我都知你講依句㗎啦，真係。佢話我未曾見過有頭髮。梗係啦，唔係咩 first MBA 讀緊咩啊？讀到 graduate 都有頭髮㗎。咧嗰個紅色個。有 proof 㗎，一陣間可以睇下幅相。見到假嘅。Actually meeting every one of you tonight, and also on the welcome party, I was impressed. I was so impressed by all of our colleagues. First of all, I shared the same table with Pang Xingjun, and you know, he's a poet. He wrote beautiful poem, but not me. I don't know how to write poem. You know, Pang Xingjun, also while he was courting his wife, he wrote a poem to his girlfriend at that time, every week. That information was supplied to me by Victor. 我咪車大炮嘅，就嚟咧就會 publish 一個佢嗰個 love story 嘅 poem。哇，好犀利嘅真係！未揾到？冇喺度啊？睇到啦嘛，真係。我啲 poem 咧，我就唔識作 poem 㗎，但係 in my dream I did have a poem. And that was one, when was that dream? Now look at that. Now, 陳色同我啊真係啦，幾多頭髮，哇真係嗱冇呃你㗎真係。嗱你有冇狗啊？哇好多頭髮㗎，暫時得好。冇你叫佢紅咩？啊？點解叫佢紅？係佢膽紅啊！我膽紅啊 ，sorry， 唔好膽紅啊！嗱睇下我後生嗰時咁醒嘅真係。嗱，唔使再 show 字啦。就嗱，我有個 poem。I was in my dream when I was waking up after my appendectomy about 2 years ago. And I dreamt I saw a very bright light. And I was at the Heaven's Gate, met by St. Peter's. And right next to me, there's another Caucasian gentleman. And so St. Peter's introduced me to him, is that this is Mr. Robert Frost. Now, tonight in the heaven, because of bed shortage, there's only one bed, one space. Only I meet one person. And both of you have to make a poem. I think it is, he know that I cannot make poem. So he makes sure that Robert will get in. So he said, okay, you have to make a poem with a word, Timbuktu. Timbuktu. So Robert Frost 就好似人哋7步言詩，佢1步啫，就話即刻講出嚟。佢話 A friend and I went to the shore. There we could hear the ocean roar. We spotted a boat built for two, destination Timbuktu. 哇！啲 angel 拍晒手掌。個 St. Peter 望鬼住我，喂好講㗎喎佢話，哇我點搞咧真係，諗下跟住阿 Robert Frost 點樣咧我就 Tim and I to the shore we went. There we spot a virgin tent. They be 3, we be 2. I buck 1, Tim buck 2. 哇！啲 angel 就拍晒手掌，但係咧，St. Peter 就話，佢話 the Timbuktu is a destination, not an action。佢話踢翻我走，佢話你落翻去凡間，住咗50年再上嚟。OK， 嗱咁仲有其他，我咧就冇咩 achievement 啦，聽到你啲人咁多 achievement。我唯一 achievement 唔係 only achievement 就係我娶咗我老婆。生咗3個仔，生咗3個仔就5個孫，咁我而家哇！嗱，我哋成個 family 嘅，仲整埋最收尾 last one 啦嚇 ，last one 仲有一張好似，係啊，就喺度啦。
And we are still, at least the one that are here and the one that, are still around, healthy and success or achievements in their family, in their career, and so I think we should pat ourselves on the back. Now we have went through 50 years. This 50 years, half a century, there are a lot of things when we were in medical school we never heard of. And we were able to keep up with all the digital technology and all the high techs and all the advances in medicine and in every aspect. And I think we should pat ourselves on the back. We're able to keep